Hi guys, it's Melissa and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm really excited about because I will be talking about just fan fiction and I have my notes, so if I'm looking down, and manipulative daydreaming. I will be sharing my thoughts on fan fiction. I will be sharing you my fan fiction journey, and I will be telling you what my plans for the rest of the year is, just writing goals and stuff. I do love to write. I've always loved to write. I love to daydream. I love fan fiction. So this is basically my fan fiction journey. I have it all written down and notes. So let's get started. Okay, manipulative daydream. It's a condition where cause intense daydreaming that distracts a person from their real life. I guess sometimes I could think in ways that maybe I do have that, because I did daydream a lot to like escape reality sometimes, maybe I would say, and to like make me feel better. Like if I was like having bad anxiety attacks and stuff, I use daydreams to help deal with a lot of things, with breakups and stuff, and it really helped. But I always just considered it me, what did I write? Me expressing myself and creating and expressing myself by writing it down and making it, writing it down like a story. I never thought it interfered with my life in a way that was dangerous or bad. I always thought my daydreams were good. I felt like I had a more creative mind than some people, because I was being able to create these like ideas and stuff. And I normally used to daydream about celebrities and that I had relationships with them. I also used to daydream about actors. I used to daydream a lot about being part of the Vampire Diaries, being in the show and stuff, and I would do that like all the time, and it would make me feel better, and I guess that could be considered manipulative, but I don't really consider it a bad thing. I used to daydream about Harry Potter. I used to daydream about Daniel Radcliffe and being in a relationship with him and stuff. So I used to have those intense daydreams, but for me as a person, I don't think they're bad, but I don't know, it depends. I went through a time period where I had really bad anxiety, where I thought, oh, it must be bad, but that was like just my OCD mind, like making me, and so I had a really hard time trying to, realize that these are just my OCD thoughts and I have to not let them affect me, and I'm just now coming to terms with that. But that is going to be another video that I'm definitely going to do later on. But I was going through a hard time in my last year of high school because my parents were getting divorced and stuff, and so that's when I started really getting into fan fiction, and the Vampire Diaries is that I graduated in. I didn't like the way my hair looked down. I graduated in 2010, and that's right around the time Vampire Diaries started in 2009, and so I started watching that show to help me deal with everything that was going on in my life, and to help me feel better, and I started coming up with fanfiction ideas and putting myself in the story. I really do like a lot more self-inserted fanfiction. I really do like that. And so I would put myself into that story and with the cast and stuff. And yeah, I would say that it was an escape and everything, but I never thought it was a bad thing. I never thought it affecting my life where I couldn't, I mean, maybe, but I just always thought it was me expressing myself. So, then I got into, so I would write fan fictions, and then I had fan fictions, and I would have storylines where, with other things I like, with the Beagles, with Starkid, Team Starkid, with Harry Potter, with Vampire Diaries, where I was part of, that world too, with celebrities that I liked and stuff, and so I used to write, fan fictions about that, and I would write, and I would read, and I would just read fan fiction, like, Vampire Diaries fan fiction like crazy. Let my cat trying to get up here. She hears me talking. She wants to know why I'm talking. My cat Kiki will be in my videos a lot because she's always in my room. She lives in my room. So, you will see a lot of her. She's 14 years old, and she only likes me and my sister. I've said that before in videos. And so she hisses and she growls at everyone else but me and my sister, and no one can really touch her. And so, yeah, she will be in the videos a lot because she is like my best friend. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So I guess it could be manipulative, but for me personally, I control it a lot better now, and I never thought it was a bad thing. I just thought it was me being creative. So, yes, I admit, when I started writing my Maze Runner fanfiction, and then my Flash fanfiction, my Maze Runner fanfiction, I was feeling a lot of anxiety, I think, and I wanted something new to write. So I saw the movie. I loved the movie. I read the book, and I came up with a whole fanfiction for the series. This is my pride. This is my passion project for the rest of the year. I will be writing out my fanfiction ideas for this. And sometimes next year, will probably start posting it online somewhere in some forms. I think, like, in a blog. I want to share all my, my fanfiction ideas on a blog. But, yeah, so I write fanfiction. I love fanfiction. It's my favorite. It's my passion. It's always been my passion. It's always been something that I just really love to read and love to write. And I'm just now, I've never shared anything about my fanfictions to anybody. I've always been afraid to, but I definitely will be planning on sharing it sometime soon. So right now, I was going through a breakup when I really got deep into writing my Maze Runner fanfiction. So let's just talk about real quick the fanfictions that the fandom that I am a part of. Okay, so I already said that I am a part of the Maze Runner fandom. I love the movies, I love the book, I love the cast, I love everything. So, this is a passion project that I will be working on for the rest of my year. So, the Maze Runner fanfiction is a new love story about, like a basic gist that everyone does with the whole, a girl in the glade before Teresa, and just their story of how she's kind of his glue. So, I'm going to be mostly working on that right now. I also have my Flash binder, which it says Arrowverse because it's all the shows really, and this is, I'm not sure right now when I started it was a Barry and brother and sister thing, and a kind of a Cisco love story in the beginning, but it changes as the seasons go on. So I definitely have this to work on. I also have my Vampire Diaries, which is I'm really passionate about the show. And this is my binder. It's a Kai love story. And it also has a Cole love story kind of in it. And it has a close relationship with Damon. And it's just a lot going on. And I love Kai. I love Chris Wood. So it's a Malachi love story. With a twist where the character knows like the originators, and she's very close with Elijah and everything, and I love Elijah. So that will be another story I will talk about the Vampire Diaries. So my lastly, I've been working on lately. Because I love the Vampire Diaries, not the Vampire Diaries, I love Maze Runner so much, I've been watching interviews with the cast, and everyone's talking about how Dylan O'Brien almost didn't get the part because of his Teen Wolf hair, and I've never seen Teen Wolf, so I wanted to start watching it. I was like, okay, everyone's talking about Dylan's hair, and how he almost didn't get the part of Thomas because of his Teen Wolf hair, so I was like, okay, I gotta watch this show. So I started watching it, and I started writing fan fiction about it. And I'm very excited because I'm going to use this and tie this into my Maze Runner 1 too. So in some way, I'm going to tie all my stories together in some way. So I'm writing right now while I watch the show. I'm on season 2. I just watched the episode of a nightclub, which I thought was hilarious. But anyway, this video is going to go fast. Okay, so anyway, it's a Styles twin sister story. I don't have a love story as of yet, but I'm really excited to tie this and the Maze Runner together. So right now I'm going through the Maze Runner again, the first book, to get ideas and everything for. I'm reading Scorch Trials again, and I'm really excited about that. But anyway, that's my fan fiction journey for the moment. I will talk more about it as it goes on. My next video will be a Red, White, and Royal Blue, very excited, review. I love this book. I have so many feelings on this book. It's such a cute book, and I will be doing a review on it for my next video. So I will see you guys next time. So bye!